Welcome to my process video on my first ever cosplay. The character I picked for this is Bocchi from the anime Bocchi the Rock. So without any further ado, let's jump right into the video. Feel free to use the chapters because it's very chaotic. Just one more little side remark. Throughout this whole time period, I seem to have forgotten the word convention and just kept saying cosplay instead, in case that's confusing. I am making this for a convention. Okay, ladies and gentle people, we have some progress on the cosplay front. Welcome to Styrophilus. She's beautiful. I am frustrated. Styrophilus and I both are. I've spent ages looking for this damn jacket that Bocchi is wearing most of the time online, trying to find something similar enough, so I just need to do some adjustments. And I just can't find either like the cut is wrong or the fabric is wrong. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna order fabric and just do the jacket. I've never done a jacket before, but that'll be interesting. This is random, but is anyone else so annoyed that you can't just teleport, you can't just buy and teleport things to your place? Because like, how do you guys deal with ordering fabric online when it comes all the way from America? So you want to order fabric swatch to know if you like it. Your fabric swatch will cost around 1.5 euros or something, and then you buy like 10 plus euro shipping, which is more than the fabric swatch. Alright, I solved the shipping costing more than fabric samples problem by just not ordering a sample and just immediately ordering the fabric. Let's hope it goes well. Alrighty, I am back from school, from university. Already had a meltdown, and I had to put on the very serious noise-cancelling headphones, not just the normal ones. But I still persevere, and you know why? Because guess what came in the mail? Let's see. Oh my god, that's fine. And I got this one if I need to make it darker and if I need to dye the wig or like tie them both them colors together. Oh, this will definitely be enough for a jacket. Look at that. Look how shiny it is. I should have gotten the one with a little stretch. I now realize that. But guess what? Here we are, and I will make it work. I will make the jacket with it, but user error. But it's fabric, so I love it. Do you ever just have a moment where you just like lie down on the floor and rethink your life decisions? You know, like what you went to study, kind of hobbies you engage in, what fabric you bought. What? Like it's like this. Okay, here's the thing. I don't make mistakes accidentally. I willingly make mistakes, like knowingly walk right into them, and then I realize the consequences. And I'm like, oh right, yeah, I should not have done that. Like I knew I was ordering non-stretch fabric, but then like why did I expect it to have stretch? Is it an AuDHD thing? Or am I just an idiot? It's like I don't hate it. You know what I mean? Like maybe this is where I went wrong, or maybe I went wrong like years ago. Maybe I went wrong like way into my teenage years, or maybe like even before I turned a teenager. Maybe everything I ever did was wrong. Progress report on the cosplay. So here goes. Here's my little prototype for the hair cubes. I hand modeled this one because I specifically wanted it to be a little bit wonky. Is what I would say if I was lying to myself. Honestly, should I have just used a cube-shaped thing to press the clay inside to get a perfect cube and then sand it down to be more wonky in the polymer clay version? Yes, I definitely should have done that, but now here we are, and it's a little bit charming at least, even though I did lose hours of time on this, and it's not even done. I need to add more layers of stuff, and then cast the mold, and then cast the liquid polymer clay, and then add the resin on top. I am great at always finding the absolute longest, most time-consuming possible, most inconvenient possible way of doing things. But that's my special talent. we all get special talents we don't necessarily ask for. Don't gift horse and all that, right? So that's that. Alright, so my plan is to, sometime before starting the week that is gonna arrive very soon, that I ordered, to style this My Little Pony-esque wig I've had for years that cost like 10 euros, just like the one I ordered. It has arrived. They have arrived. The last of my stuff for the cosplay have arrived. Woohoo! So let's see. So first we got the Map of Beauty wig. Yeah, so that's the wig we have. I will not touch it until I have practiced. I will leave this one alone until I know for sure that I won't destroy it as soon as I touch it. Then here, the skirt has arrived. Yeah, I think it really looks like Bocchi's. I think it's a close match. I bought it on a Vinted. You might know this app. It's a second-hand app where people can send their old or new clothes to you. If I have to shorten it a little bit, maybe I will have probably an easy time. And guess what? I might have found a way that I don't need to buy new fabric after all, because guess what? Look at that. Look at that. So I'm currently studying in an art school on exchange. They are getting these whole thingies here. Good, nice white bed sheets from hospitals. I asked if I could have one and they said yes. So I will try to make a jacket out of this one, and I will need to color it pink with that red dye more thingy I got. If this works, fingers crossed, knocking on wood, if this works, I will have found a way to fix my little misstep without having to pay another euro. Imagine that. All right, time to cast the mold. Are you excited? I'm excited, kind of freaking out, because I was just thinking I need to cast 2 of these, and this one, well, I don't think it fits 2 of these, to be honest, because I've already used it. Let's do the mold first. Got my double-sided tape ready. Now I just need to figure out the right mixing thing, and I don't have a foot scale, so that will be very interesting. So for the mold, just stick it with the bad side on the paper and pray. Not much left. Okay, so those cubes, those hair cubes, they're an absolute disaster. Yeah, I should have just 3D printed them, because like I've lost so much time on this shit. I tried to do it with liquid polymer clay, color with the pastel chalk colors, and for some reason I thought it would turn out clear, transparent, kind of like in the reference. They did not, and now I don't know what to do. I am very stressed because it's the 5th already, and the thing is at the 31st of May, and I also like haven't even bought the tickets yet, and I feel like I'm gonna forget, because like I was supposed to register myself today for something and I forget that too, and I keep forgetting things. It's horrible. So the plan for the jacket, so like I'm not a big pattern kind of person, so I'm literally just eyeballing and just guessing the pattern. And I have a very old bed sheet that I saved from being recycled and it has holes in it and everything, so it's perfect for a mock-up. So I will mock this up to just see if the shapes are right, and then I'll have to color the actual bed sheet. Well, turns out the clay cracked like a motherfucker. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, full of cracks. This is what it will look like with the resin coating. Maybe I can still put the resin on and nobody will notice, and just do the other one exactly this way. I never thought that those stupid hair cubes would be the most difficult part, but so far until now, they are. Hi! Guess what? Finally arrived, and now that should be pretty much everything I need for the day. Pins, so I can feel more comfortable going through the crowd. So I ordered some pins from this independent small autistic business owner. They're called PawsitivePins. I hope I remember to link their shop. If not, just remind me. But I got these pins to wear during the day of the cosplay. That's the plan. So hopefully I'll feel more comfortable. Yeah. Guess what I did? I went to the metal workshop and I got a bunch of crap. Not for this project, for a different one. Then I went to the textiles workshop and also got a bunch of crap. This one I got because I can take this zipper off and then sew it back on somewhere, just to have done the zipper at least once before I do the one that I absolutely cannot mess up. Project update, another day, another cloudy, overcast sky, but I'm still going on. I'm still practicing my anime makeup with those huge eyes. I don't know if I'm getting any closer. I'm following the rules, technically. Too bad that Bocchi doesn't wear little shiny heart stones, because I like them. Update for the hair cubes. It looks like butter. I don't know if we like that. We don't like that. As for the other hair cube, it is full of little cracks, but I'm seeing like how I'm asocial anyways, and I'll keep people away from me. With my autism pins, hopefully, I think it works out. It kind of looks Bocchi-esque, and people will never get close enough to even see the cracks, because like they won't be closer than the phone is right now. And can you see any cracks? But I'll still add some layers of UV resin. Maybe here. I'll be kind. Here, I'll show you the cracks. And you also see like the clear difference in color when I did the next layer and couldn't be bothered to mix in the blue pastels. I also have been wondering how to even mount them on the head. People just put hair clips on them, and I could do that. But you know what I could do also? I feel like I might even want to like very carefully drill into it, put a eye pin into it, and then literally just sew it to the wig. I think I might do that. I'm gonna add another layer. Damn it, it looks like butter at best, and you know, other stuff at worst. It does not look great right now. This is what it looks like, my mock-up. First thoughts that I'm having is this color, first of all, is supposed to be folded in half. Obviously, I didn't really bother interfacing that on the mock-up, and I also don't have interfacing, so I'll just use scrub fabrics to make it thicker. I think this should be sewn double, so I should cut it out twice, because I've seen that in all the videos and they must be doing it for a reason. Also, I've seen that they are curved and I cut them out in a box, so I should probably also cut it out slightly curved so it stands up straight. And in Bocchi's, on my mood board that I have, her collar goes up higher, so I might even exaggerate it a bit more. Okay, also feel like this goes too far down. Here should the lower border be, whatever that's called. Bottom collar, I don't know what it's called, should probably go here. Cut it off here. Should be baggy in the right way, not in the wrong way. I'm definitely gonna poke myself. Ah, fuck! That was not, that was not on purpose. I'll keep going like this, so I won't make you watch all of that. Alright, project update time. I went to a bookbinding course for no reason. I just went because it sounded cool, and now I'm super tired. Oh, the cosplay! Oh right, that is a project I have. Right. It's going pretty badly, to be honest. The 14th of May, and I have literally just 2 weeks left, and I'm so slow and I'm so behind. And I have like a million other courses at uni that I have to finish. And I am stressed. I'm stressed out. Only one side coated of the hair cube. Here the same thing, because I've sanded it over and over because I didn't like it. And now I need to re-add the coatings. So I guess they're not too bad, but they are nowhere near finished. And my blanket, my jacket is nowhere near finished, and I haven't even tried dyeing the fabric yet. I don't know how that works. Let's hope I get something done today. Okay, well, we can all see that my first attempt at dyeing scraps did not go so well. Now, particularly putting them close to the wig. See, the wig is the color I wanted to achieve, but what I achieved was more of a violet-y color. I'm wondering, I'm gonna make another attempt. I'm just gonna try with very little dye, but this is definitely the wrong color, so.
I wish I could tell you what I was doing in these following clips, but my guess is as good as yours. I think it was supposed to be a before and after for the wig, but well, she's obviously having fun, so let's not rain on her parade.
So, ignore my bad hair day, but I tried to dye more fabric with less dye, and it looks quite okay. I mean, I'm fine with it. It's fine by itself. But when I hold it to the wig, it is so strikingly too blue. It is so blue. I'm a perfectionist. It bothers me, and it probably shouldn't. Probably wouldn't bother anyone else. I just read a blog post on dyeing fabrics with natural dyes, and I'm a strawberry girl. I like strawberries. So my next plan is to actually go buy a bunch of strawberries and try to dye it like with a little bit of strawberries first. And if it doesn't work at all, I'll put in even less dye than I put in with this, and it'll have to be good. I mean, this technically would already be good, but I'm a perfectionist, so yeah. Since it's Sunday, this is all I could find. Let's hope it's enough. Yummy. Ooh, oh shit. Oh shit. I cannot describe to you in words how great this smells. It's 40 minutes later and the liquid has almost disappeared. Note to future self, use more berries. Don't shop on Sunday. Okay, well, needless to say, I did something wrong. I barely had any dye left, so I added water to it. Boom. Let's hope we will die. I'm a child. It's safe to classify this as a failure. This dye job was very bad. I will go eat this now. Alright, so I dyed the fabric, sorry, again with my synthetics dye, and it's not bad. By itself it's good. It's just the color mismatch. It bothers me so much. Also, it's a little bit too light now. Because like I put way more fabric and way more water in, and I didn't put a lot more dye in. I didn't calculate it. Should have calculated it, I guess. Now it's too light. But I guess, you know, at some point the perfectionism has to stop. Guess what? They are too dark again. Feeling like a zombie. And I am having such a headache because Styrophilus over here stinks up the whole room of a hairspray. So like, as a first time doer, if you also are trying to get into this and haven't done this before, my advice would be to open the windows or preferably do the hairspray thing in another room, which leads me to a bigger piece of advice, which is don't do this while you're on student exchange and live in one room. So, this is taking me considerably longer than expected. So I did most of the whole jacket thingy, but there's a bunch of things that bother me right now, and we're not even gonna talk about all the things that went wrong. I was pleasantly surprised actually when I tried it on. Like, it doesn't look as terrible as I thought it would. This all needs to be ironed still, obviously, or like pressed or whatever the cool kids say, and clipped, I guess. But the main thing that bothers me right now that I'll have to fix is the zipper. It's not even how much I'm sewing this. I was handling the machine foot, which I don't even know if it's a zipper foot, but it's like an adjustable foot. I was handling that poorly. Also, the basting is still in here, so that might also make it look weird. I figured something out. I'm gonna re-sew this here closer to the line, hopefully. And the main thing that bothers me is how I stretch this out, and now it points down. I maybe just fix some things by hand sewing, and then we'll have something slightly passable. And I really hope I'll get the time to put the pockets in, but it's in 2 days. I might just not have pockets, and it's my first cosplay, so you gotta forgive me for that. Finally getting to it. Been putting this off for the past, I don't know, weeks. I am losing my mind. It's 9 p.m. the day before the cosplay. I keep messing up the pocket. It looks shit, and now I can't redo it because I only have this thing once. If I mess up this front bodice, it's messed up, and it's messed up already, and I have one pocket, so to do the other one I should just not done the pockets. And I keep pinching myself with the needle. Now I pinch myself right under the nail, and now I'm so frustrated. I feel like I might be getting some kind of inner meltdown. If someone was with me in the kitchen right now, I would yell at them. I'm thinking also I should probably quit uni and become a mattress tester. I have worked on this for 4 hours straight. And the pockets are a disaster, an absolute disaster. But it's my first cosplay and my second sewing project, so I have to be kind to myself. It's the day of the cosplay and it's super hot outside and I'm wearing a long sleeve cotton jacket. I want to go home. Those damned hair cubes are finally done, attached sloppily like this. It looks like hair cubes. Okay, you guys, I'm not wearing the jacket yet, but this moment I put on the wig and saw me in all of the makeup and saw all of those months of stressing and work, it just was a magical moment. Like, oh my god. It's my first cosplay, so I'm gonna love it no matter what. But actually, I'm quite happy with the result. Obviously, I'll show videos with the whole outfit and me walking at the con later. I'm having my friend do it for me. Oh my god. It's Bocchi the Rock. Sorta. Alright, I'm having second thoughts. Maybe I do look terrible. Do I look shit? Tell me, do I look shit? Should I not go in public like this? Alright, I'm back after the cosplay day. I'm tired, my feet hurt, but it was great. Damn, I wanted to do a debriefing video, but now my head is so empty. I guess it was good. There were a lot of space between the stands, so I didn't have that much problems with agoraphobia as I thought I would. 3 people actually asked to take a picture, which was crazy. I didn't have as much problems with overheating as I thought I would, but I am glad I brought all my provisions. It was nice. It was good. People were nice to me. That's also good. Damn, I always thought I could make a video, but probably can't. One last question though. Does the look also work with my hair?
To conclude, I am very happy with this project, especially because I've actually finished it. That doesn't happen to me that often. Obviously, there's lots of things that I would change if I could. The pockets, the hair, I could have trimmed the hair more in the front. That's only supposed to go to the shoulders. I could have trimmed the little mini ponytail. My shoes were too bright. My shoes and socks were a little bit too bright. But I could have always been naming things I could have done better. As cheesy as this sounds, it really is about the process for personal projects like these. And I have learned a lot in this one. And I hope this video was valuable in some way for you too. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you got to this point. And see you next time. Bye!